Hi everybody. We are here. My name is Steve Gilligan, and I'm here with Eva Wieprecht, and really delighted to be sitting here with you, Eva.
Thanks. Taking the time.
Yeah. We're here at the Metaforum Summer Camp in Abano Terme, Italy, and we just had the great pleasure the other night of being able to experience you talk about the work of Virginia Satir and the way that you're looking to bring that work into a lot of different contexts. So I thought it'd be fantastic if we just touch base a little bit about what you're doing with that work.
Yeah. As you were mentioning, I was delighted to be able to actually talk in this beautiful, gorgeous room. And the monastery had a big crowd. To my surprise, I brought Virginia into the room to have her visually there. I sometimes like to bring her also auditorily in the room, have her maybe guide a little centering exercise or a little meditation at the beginning. And I founded International Virginia Satir Institute Germany, based in Cologne, with the intention to continue the original teachings and bring it to basically places in all walks of life, not just into the therapy, family therapy field, which was her background, but also bridging it into businesses. My expertise is in working with family businesses, so I started to successfully bring the beauty of her approach into organizations and also translate some of her languaging so it makes more sense in the context.
Yeah, well, Virginia was, I think, by all measures, one of the great revolutionaries in communication development and one of the great mavericks in the development of this whole new generation of communication-based psychotherapy. And she was really big in the 50s and 60s and the 70s. And her work was really well known then.
Yes.
She's also considered one of the major inspirations for the NLP work, the neuro-linguistic programming. And what is it that you think, like 30 years later, after that she was around, you think is still so timely and can really make a difference in people's lives?
Where do I start? How much time do we have? The first thing that comes to my mind is now, the research that's been done the past 15 years in terms of embodiment really shows that how revolutionary her idea was to put people into different body sculptures or body stances in order to evoke certain thinking patterns, feelings that go with that, memories that go with that. She's a master in looking at universal patterns that she would find in many, many places all over the world, and then bring them into a simple shape and form, and how people take it on as a universal pattern. Like this would be considered the blamer, and everybody knows what a pointy finger is, and or this is, I'm so sorry, this is my fault, which is the flip side, or what you see in business a lot, which is a lot about, collecting data and information, always that get triggered in stress. And those are universal patterns that we still see in human species, and so they're not outdated.
So I take it that the Satir work is not just about sort of analyzing the system, but would be bringing these patterns in to really support transformation and growth and development.
Yeah, absolutely. My intake would be create a learning context where you can safely look at the patterns that you learned, all the behaviors that have been learned, mostly coming from your family system, because that's where you got them modeled, and you just take them on. See what you learned, see in a learning context what is still working for you. If there's something that's not working, unlearn what's not working and learn something new. So for me, it's a learning model, really. So I see more in a broader sense of learning effective communication, learning to really become the person that you want to become, and get free from old hooks that might hold you into places of feeling, I don't get where I want to go.
Yeah. So the Satir Institute that you have founded in Cologne, it's really international.
It is, yeah.
So you're looking to make available to people some practical training in this sort of work so that they can bring it into individual coaching or team work or systems or families or personal development or all of the above.
You already named it all. I mean, honestly, I think you can apply this work in so many different places. The Institute has the intention to continue the original teachings and continue to develop it with what we know today, but really keep the original essence of it, not tweak it and totally change it, but really keep that original essence. And then also educate people. Virginia used to say, there's so much asked from parents and so little given, and so I'm hoping to continue a learning context where you can really learn things that are important to you for creating healthy, intimate, personal relationships, not just to others, but also to yourself. I guess that's where we start. And then the other area is to also encourage research, because I think that was a missing link. Why is Virginia not as known today after her death? I believe because she was very much interested in research and having her work evaluated and data that's given, which I think is important for the continuation.
Yeah.
And not that many people stepped into that big space of continuing visually, being available and being seen as for this work, and I think there's a lot of room for the continuation.
Yeah. Well, sounds like you're really touching into these really core patterns of human being, both personally and professionally.
Yes.
And there's a lot more to say. So how could people find out more about it? There's the website.
Right. Well, one option is to check out www.virginiasatir.de, which is the German website on it. Then through me, I would be a connection person, and I have a direct connection to the network that's been created, people that are practically working in different fields. I've been traveling to all different kind of places to bring the work into, as a bridge into the NLP field. That's one of my backgrounds too, so I did bring it into NLP, which I learned a lot of people were really surprised how much influence NLP had directly coming from Virginia, and so I think that's important.
And as you know, I was there at the beginning of NLP,
Yeah.
the first 4 or 5 years. That's where I met Virginia.
You.
That's right. So I know how valuable her work is.
Right.
I know what a great teacher you are.
Thank you.
So it's really great to touch base with you, and I hope that people get an opportunity to delve into it a lot more, because I think that the institute that you've developed and the programs you've developed are just fantastic. So I would encourage everybody to check out the website and check out Eva's work. It's fantastic.
Very good. Thank you.
Say German wunderbar.
Sehr schön.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.